Dear True Psychic Tales magazine, it's me again, Rasputin Aquato. I know I write a lot, and you haven't printed any of my True Psychic submissions so far, but this one's different. This one's true. I just helped rescue Truman Zanotto, the grand head of the Psychonauts, and father of Lily Zanotto, my girlfriend. Although the term is still very fresh and might need fact-checking before we go to print. There was a kiss, but... okay. I'm already getting off track. Let me start at the beginning. I grew up in the circus, the Aquato Family Circus, a ragtag little caravan of acrobats run by my parents. We were taught all our lives to hate and fear psychics, or fortune tellers as we knew them, all because of some old thing where they cursed the Aquatos to die in water. Problem is, I am psychic. I have been all my life. I hid my powers from my family, practicing them in secret, until one fateful night. After a show, a mysterious stranger handed me a brochure for Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Camp, a training facility for psychic kids, operated by the international espionage agency we all know as, bum bum bum, the Psychonauts. I ran away from home that night. When I got to Whispering Rock, I blended in seamlessly with the other campers. Superstar secret agent Sasha 9 and Mia Vodello taught me levitation and Psyblast. I learned pyro and telekinesis from Ford Cruller himself. He was all over camp, literally all over, due to his ability to teleport. He even took up psychic residence in my head, which I could prove to you if you had a piece of bacon. Needless to say, things were going great. The one little catch was that the head coach of the camp was stealing campers' brains and putting them inside armored death tanks that I guess he was going to use to take over the world or something. I went into his mind and found out he just had some issues with his father. I mean, who doesn't, right? Now he's okay. Not great, but okay. Just as Ford Cruller was making me an honorary psychonaut for all my hard work, word came in that Truman Zanotto had been kidnapped. So my fellow psychonauts and I jumped in a jet and set out to find him. Our search led us to an abandoned underwater outpost of the Psychonauts in a dangerous part of the ocean, known as the Rhombus of Ruin. We found Truman there, held captive by Dr. Lobato, unlicensed dentist and amateur brain surgeon. We freed Grandhead Zanotto, but he's got Silurium poisoning and can't tell us what happened. We know Lobato wasn't acting alone, but he won't tell us who hired him to kidnap Truman. Agent 9 has an idea how to get the information, using an elaborate psychic construction implanted in Lobato's mind. It's risky, but that's just a way of life when you're a psychonaut. If I don't make it back, I really hope you consider publishing my letter. And also, please consider the sample layout and illustrations I included. Well, I better get my head in the right place. The mission is about to begin. 3 days ago, Truman Zanotto, the grand head of the Psychonauts, was kidnapped. Yesterday, with my help, the Psychonauts rescued Truman from the underwater lair of Dr. Loboto. But trust me, there's no way Loboto is working alone. Today, we're on a mission. Find out who hired Dr. Loboto to kidnap Truman Zanotto. My name is Raz, and today is my first official day on the job.
Everything okay in here, Raz?
Oh, hey, Lily. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I've dreamed about working at Psychonauts headquarters all my life. I just thought it would be more, you know?
Come on, we're going to be late for the morale corral.
And that's how we managed to raise profits, the 900% this quarter. That's right. Thank you.
And that brings us to our next topic.
Sasha, still have the talking turtle?
Maury.
Sorry, I just like the clapping.
It's now time to give out the award for Employee of the Year. The prize for this year's award is an all-expenses-paid tropical vacation.
Ooh!
Oh, I hope it's me.
The winner of this award may be one of our newest members, but he's also one of our most improved. Congratulations to Caligosto Loboto.
What? Way to go, Cal. You're gonna love this vacation package. I'm jealous.
I've never won anything. Or been on a vacation. I don't have to go on a boat, do I?
No, darling.
Woo!
All you need to do is get this vacation request approved by your supervisor.
What?
Just a formality. You just need to get this form signed by your boss.
My boss?
Yes, darling. Or you could just tell us who your boss is and we could...
No.
Maybe he doesn't want this tropical vacation after all.
Get back. I want it. I'm Employee of the Year.
Yes, you are, darling. Now off you go. Get that form signed by your boss.
The person who hired you.
The person you work for.
Okay.
Hurry up before I take that vacation myself.
Rasputin?
I'm on him.
Keep up with him, Raz, and he'll lead you straight to his boss.
So how long have you worked here?
I have worked here from 1 to 3 years.
Mondays, am I right?
Sorry, can't talk. It's no meetings Monday.
Huh. Mondays, am I right?
Sorry, can't talk. It's no meetings Monday.
Huh. Why am I talking to you? I need to follow Loboto.
I am fairly compensated for my work.
Really? You gonna help her?
Time for the morale corral.
Right. You guys stay here. I'm on it.
I am a typical Psychonauts employee.
Huh? Okay. Do you know where the boss's office is?
My boss is tough but fair.
Well, good for you, I guess.
We'll try to head him off.
Be careful, darling.
Stay close to him, Raz.
But don't freak him out.
Remember to act casual.
I am acting casual.
What's that?
I said, I love Casual Friday. Am I right? Attention. The tooth is loose.
Don't lose
Think he
him,
suspects
Raz.
anything?
Rasputin, stop dawdling.
Right. So, what are they paying you?
Rasputin, the mission.
Okay. Uh-oh.
What is it?
I think he suspects something. He's taking countermeasures.
Just remember your basic training, soldier.
Right.
Are you following me? You are following me. This was all a trick. I'm not Employee of the Year. I'm the greatest dentist of our century!
All agents, the tooth has gone bad. Repeat, the tooth has gone bad.
Maintain pursuit, Rasputin.
We are in position to intercept.
Roger.
Looking for me? Well, come and get me. Why are you taking so long? I don't think you understand the gravity of the situation you're in.
Watch out! Hey, you're not supposed to walk that way.
My posters! Coach!
No time for small talk, soldier. The enemy is on the move. But we've got him cornered. This way. Quick! Hurry! We can't let him shake us.
Now, before the procedure, it's very important that we clean out your dentist site. You don't want any dirty. Go away!
Stand down! Soldier, I've been bit. Got this giant tooth off
I
of...
can't lift that tooth!
There's a door up there. We just need to make some... Finally! Great job following orders, Private.
Coach, there were no teeth in Sasha's plan.
That's what I told him. But he's all, no weapons, Maury.
No, I mean, Sasha's implanted mental construct was just business office.
Oh,
This dental stuff. That's the real Dr. Lobato.
Sasha's implant must be breaking down. We better double time it and decommission that dentist.
Should we investigate the area?
No, this area is foobar. We need to bug out.
Lots of figments of Lobato's imagination in here.
When you see a figment, suck it up, soldier. I thought the big tooth was upsetting. Well, Let's soldier through, Private. Unzip that dental door. Good job, soldier.
What's that light?
Uh-oh. Zip it back up again. Zip it!
There. Now that your cap is clean, let's check out those choppers. If I didn't know better, I'd swear this place had gremlins. No problem. I'm sure I can do this in the dark.
Coach, this room is definitely not in Sasha's plan. In fact, I think it's a trap.
No. That's just a sensor. Everybody has those. Live in your mind and stamp out things that don't belong.
Like us?
You handle this one. I'll find a way out. Gotta dodge those attacks if you want to keep your astral projection in the battle.
No.
Hey, you're done goofing off down there. I found a way out of here. You just have to do your thing with the dental door here. Ugh. Yeah, I can't even look at it.
Coach, is this normal? Do Sasha's mental scenarios usually break down like this?
Never. There's something screwy going on in this brain. The sooner we get out of it, the better.
Coach, is this normal? Do Sasha...
Never. There's something screwy going on in this brain. The sooner we get out of it, the better.
Yes! Got the duffel bag tag. Hey, that's one of Dr. Lovato's vaults. I should try to catch it. Could be high-value intel inside.
fine that way. See you on the other side.
Looks like some sort of conference room in here.
Rasputin, is that you? I need... Oof!
I'm coming, Sasha. Sounds like there's some emotional baggage nearby. I should try to get that sorted.
Rasputin, careful.
Here's
it's
the Hatbox tag.
a trap. It's a trap. Lobato has... Someone is helping him. He couldn't... Oh. Couldn't do this himself. The oof. Countermeasures too strong. Oof. What was I saying? Oh yes. Oof.
Dang it.
I just need to take out...
Please, Rasputin. That is not providing any new scientific insight.
Thank you, Rasputin. Please, let's get clear of this aggressive uvula.
Sasha, how is Lobato breaking through the office construct?
He couldn't be doing this on his own. He must be getting help from someone even more... sinister. Get ready, Rasputin.
Sasha!
I've got the situation under control. Just find us a way out of here, quickly.
Yeah, don't bother with them little mooks. You want to go for the gold. You gotta grab the big boys. Help me carry this one, will you, Frankie? They got me too, Frankie. The mooks.
Sasha, where'd you go? Oh man, I need to find that exit. Yep. Yep.
Did you even brush before you came in here today? Honestly, it's a mess in there. Here, rinse and spit. Get out everything that doesn't belong.
Oh no, not back in the trap.
Trap?
Coach? Coach, where'd he go?
Oh, well, that's a good sign.
What is it?
That is a regret. If Lobato has regrets, then maybe there's a way we can still get to him. Let's get out of here and find Lobato.
Sasha? Are regrets dangerous?
Oh, yes, extremely. Take care of that one, will you, while I find an exit. Good job, Rasputin. Unfortunately, I can't find a way out of here anywhere.
Sasha? How long has that golden door been there?
Golden what?
Did somebody say gold? Frankie, here's our chance for revenge!
Oh, not these guys.
I'll keep looking.
Watch out! They're shooting out again! I'm coming to see you, Ma!
Rasputin, you see what you can find through that door. I'm going to stay here and attempt to repair my construct.
Oh, this is not getting any better.
Raz! Is that you? Come down here!
Lily, I'm coming! Uh-oh, slippery.
Hurry up, Raz!
Here I come!
Still got that water phobia, huh?
It's not a phobia, it's a curse. Back in Grulovia, my whole family was cursed to die in water, and...
Yeah, super sad. Look at these posters! I think someone else planted these in Lobato's mind to intimidate him.
And make sure he didn't tell us who hired him to kidnap your dad.
Let's get rid of them. Maybe it'll help. Help me burn these posters, Raz.
Lily?
Gotcha! Come on! Keep burning! I feel bad about not recycling these, even though they're not real. An even bigger room.
I'm gonna catch up to Lobato.
Okay, I'll catch up after I make sure these posters are all burnt.
Listen, back in the rhombus, we had a moment, am I right?
We're not here to hurt you. We just want to know who hired you to kidnap Truman Zanotto.
Why can't you just let it go? All's well that ends well, right?
What's that sound? Who are you protecting?
Myself.
I think I hear something. I need the purse tag here.
I'm sorry I did it! I take it back if I could! Was that you screaming? Or me? Doesn't matter. Listen, we all have our doubts and regrets. But it's too late to turn back now, understand? What we have to do now is finish the extraction!
Lily, I think Lobato is starting to have doubts.
Duh, they're right over there. Luckily, they're highly flammable! You take care of them while I find a way out, okay? Careful, Raz. Those things can really slow you down. Doesn't this painting look familiar?
Get away from me, you scary little girl!
Think we should burn it?
Oh, you haven't changed, have you?
Come on, just tell us who hired you to kidnap my dad.
Oh, this is really personal for you, isn't it?
You better believe it is.
Well, I'm sorry if you were offended.
That does it. I'm burning this guy.
Wait! I'll tell you.
Yes?
The person who hired me
Yes?
was no one. No one hired me because I didn't do anything.
Oh, brother.
Not on purpose, at least. It was an accident.
You've got to be kidding me.
Your father got lost, ended up in the rhombus of ruin on accident. And I was just trying to help him rest while we waited for you to come save him. I didn't care anymore. Oh, you're
Maybe we could get some information from Lobato here.
This flimsy projection is worthless.
Hey!
I say we burn them all until we find one who tells us who hired him to kidnap my dad.
Maybe we could get some information from Lobato here.
This flimsy projection.
Hey!
I say we...
Oh!
Oh, no, you don't.
I think I just did.
Mia?
Yes, darling?
Nothing.
Did you forget everything I taught you about levitation, Rasputin?
No. Your thoughts can lift you up if you focus.
Better hurry before we hit the ground. There you go. Woo-hoo. Now let's get out of here. Lobato needs our help.
Yes. Wait, help Lobato?
Someone really did a number on that poor thing. I think he wants to tell us who hired him, but he's terrified. Let's find him and help him. of doubts poor Calicosto is. Over here.
Mia, the mission is falling apart. We've lost control of Lobato.
There's a little chaos on every mission, Raz. A psychonaut must always remember how to roll with it. You remember how to gather your thoughts and roll with them, right?
Did you lose your train of thought? Hurry, Rasputin. Levitation is really the best way for a place like this, Rasputin. Levitation is really the best way for a place like this, Rasputin. This is not my kind of party! Ah!
Mia? Mia, I'm coming! I need a side pop. Those side pops are good. And good for you. Mia? Where are you? Sasha, I can't reach Mia. I think she's been dementistrated. Sasha? Coach? Lily? Oh no. I think I'm... Suitcase tag. Gotcha. Yep.
What was I supposed to do again?
It's him! I've got to stop him!
No. The box in the basket. No, that's not it. I put the old box in the basket and the egg in the ocean. I put the roll egg in the box in the basket and the egg. No! The egg. Box. I put the egg in the box and the... No. That's it. No. I put the egg in the box and the... No. I put the old box and the egg in the ocean. No. Box. I put the old egg in the box and the basket and the egg. No. I put the box in the basket and the basket in the ocean. No, that's not it. I put the egg in the box, and the box in the basket, and the basket in the ocean. No, that's not it. Put the old box in the basket, and the egg in the ocean.
You put the egg in the basket, and the old egg in the box, and the box in the ocean.
Simple.
And if you tell anyone about me, anyone at all, you'll have to deal with her.
No, not her. Please don't make me look at her again. No, I won't tell. I won't tell anyone. I promise. No, please. No, not her. I won't tell.
That bozo's brain was booby-trapped.
Yes, whoever hired Lobato to kidnap Truman knew he might be psychically interrogated.
The poor thing looks terrified.
Did anyone get a good look at his boss?
I saw him, but I couldn't tell who he was. And I saw... something else. I saw the thing that terrified Lobato. It was... a woman, dressed in black fur. She was floating over the ruins of a city, and she was commanding serpents of... water. There was something familiar about her.
Rasputin, I'm going to show you a picture.
That's her! Wait a second. I thought I recognized her. True Psychic Tales, issue 43. She's on the cover.
Maligula.
The Deluge of Grulovia.
Maligula? She's been dead for 20 years!
Ford Crawler killed her himself!
A battle from which he never truly recovered.
She was a monster, a ruthless, power-hungry psychic who drowned hundreds of her own countrymen. Nevertheless, she still has her loyal followers to this day. This file documents recent activity believed to be the work of these modern-day delusionaries.
What are they up to?
Well, it's ridiculous, really. There's no scientific basis to necromancy.
What?
They're trying to bring her back to life?
It's silly, darling, but if they believe they can do it, they might do some dangerous things.
Mia, have you considered the other disturbing fact in all of this? That unstable character.
Could never kidnap the grand head of the Psychonauts without help? Yes.
You mean...
There's a mole in the Psychonauts.
If you think this is a mole, you're dumber than you look.
Approaching the mother lobe.
Agent Forsyth, why did you deny us intel when we hailed the Mother Lobe?
What are you talking about, Agent 9?
We were on a mission to rescue the grand head of the Psychonauts. When we called for assistance...
I never heard any call. Who did you talk to? Is he all right?
We won't know for sure until we get that squirrel tested for rabies.
This is our kidnapper.
Clearly, he had help on the inside.
Impossible. A mole in the Psychonauts?
We have reason to believe delusionists are involved. And they're trying to bring back Malicula.
What?
I know. Isn't it great? The Psychonauts haven't had this kind of a threat in years.
Can someone help me with my dad? He's still acting funny.
Truman!
Let's get him inside so he can lie down.
I'll see what I can find out in my meditation chamber.
I'm taking Lobato to my office for further interrogation.
I'm gonna talk to Otto about our military options.
Does that make anyone else a little nervous?
Who are you?
I'm Raz. Rasputin? I'm, your newest Psychonaut?
How's that?
Ford Crawler, he gave me a badge. I've been kinda helping out.
Listen, kid. Agent Crawler is a hero. But he's not operating at 100%. He can hand out all the merit badges he wants, but he doesn't have the authority to commission Psychonauts.
But you can, right? You're Hollis Forsyth, lesser head of the Psychonauts? True Psychic Tales 146. You and Truman fought the Noodler together.
I prefer the title Second Head. If the other agents vouch for you, I might be able to get you a spot in the intern program. But don't be late for orientation. I hear the coordinator's a real brain buster. Welcome to the Mother Lobe.
Hey, is it okay if I go up into the main headquarters now?
I'm sorry, little boy, but there just aren't any school tours today.
What? I'm an intern. Agent Forsyth gave me this.
Really? Let's check your head in the fingerprint reader, please. Well, I'll be doused. Welcome to the intern program. Let me get you your orientation materials.
picture really captures my startled side. Ooh, looks like I can choose where to focus my energy and upgrade my powers. Very interesting. Gotta keep track of all the places I've been here. I'll keep my to-do list here.